clicking on the video are thinking of one of two things. If you don't do Minecraft Bedrock Redstone, you must be thinking, TVkachu, I don't see how this is impossible. Mumbo Jumbo did it in his video, so it must be possible. Just stick with me for a bit. This is supposed to be impossible, but I've just made it possible. And to those people who do know how Minecraft Bedrock Redstone works, you might be thinking, TVkachu, this is clickbait. You're lying. There's no way this works. And to them I say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Making the Impossible Possible, a 3x3 target door in Minecraft Bedrock. Let's look at it working. As you can see right here, I have not enabled any behavior packs, mostly because I don't have any behavior packs. So this is vanilla Minecraft, and I have not altered anything. And as you can see, there are no resource pack enabled. Just for the heck of it, I know resource pack do nothing to change the gameplay. But I know for a fact there was gonna be someone who would just comment and say, he's cheating, he's using a texture pack. So just for the heck of it, I'm using no resource packs. This is vanilla textures too. And as you can see, if I were to take this bow, load it, and then shoot that target block, many people would say, this will not work. Have a look. As you can see, a 3x3 piston door in Minecraft Bedrock with the target block in the middle. And it works. The way I programmed this door is that you would shoot the target block. As you can see, you don't even have to fully draw the bow. You can just partially draw it and then shoot it. The door would open, and after a while, it would close. As you can see right here, there's enough time for you to pass. Let's be real. That's way more than enough. And as you can see, it just works. And all of this is thanks to a bug I discovered while working on a different video. So yeah, this video was not supposed to exist. I was not messing with target blocks at all. I was working on a different video, and I will show how I discovered this. But again, if you want to see this working for yourself, I will be including a download link not a download link, but a file of this very world right here in my Discord server, so make sure to join that. A link to it can be found in the description below, and there you can just download the file. And if you just wanted to download the file, then you can even leave the server, but come on, it's a Discord server. It's fun. And again, yeah, as you can see, it's a very base design, and it's not compact at all. Let's be real, it's not supposed to be compact. I said it, which is why this doesn't have a tutorial. This is just a base design. So if you want, then you sure, go on. You can compact this yourself. Just make sure to credit me because, come on, please. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So anywho, let's get on as to how I found the bug that made this possible. Now, firstly, let us discuss why this is supposed to be impossible. If you didn't know, target blocks cannot power adjacent blocks at all. So if I were to shoot this target block, boom, nothing would happen. This block didn't power, and therefore this just didn't light up. And now you could argue it's soft powering the block, but no, then this repeater would light up. Again, here I do it again, and nothing happens. The only thing target blocks can power are actual redstone components, so something like a repeater or a piece of redstone does. As you can see right here, both of them power, which causes a problem because there is no way for us to take an output in such a setup like this. We can only take an output if we were to use something like a redstone lamp into an observer like so, and then we could just shoot this target block, and boom, the observer would take an output. And yes, then it's possible. But simply put, with no shenanigans, this is not possible. There is no way to take an output. Well, in Bedrock at least. In Java, using quasi-connectivity, we can keep a piston right here somewhere, and then a comparator, just assume this repeater is a comparator, and then that comparator is constantly turning on and off due to a redstone clock, and then the piston over here would power when this target block gets powered. It would extend, sorry. So and therefore we would be able to take an output. But in Bedrock, that simply just doesn't exist. There is no way. Quasi-connectivity just does not exist, and therefore this is impossible. Or is it? That's when the 1.16.10 update came around, I discovered a bug. And let's have a look at it. I discovered this bug while I was making a contraption for a future video, which is very tempting for me to not leak it, but I'm gonna have to do it, ain't I? There you go. It's a piston door with target blocks and corners, and the target blocks are in the door itself, which is pretty cool. And obviously I wanted to do a 3x3 one originally, but well, it wasn't supposed to be possible, was it? And as you can see, this works pretty well. It would just open, and then after a while, it will close, similar to the main contraption for this video, until I would hit this lower target. Then for some reason, this piston would power. What? Why? This piston wasn't necessary for that piston to be there. It was just there for aesthetic purposes. But it was so weird as to why the hell is that piston powering? And, like, seriously. And then I thought, did they actually change target blocks? And now can target blocks power adjacent blocks? Oh my, nope, no, that would be too good, wouldn't it? Until I gave it another thought. Then obviously, because this didn't answer my question as to why the hell was this piston powering. So I thought, does it power the blocks on top of it? And the answer was, it does. And yeah, I was just shocked. This bug was, like, it just existed. And now what do I do with this knowledge? Yeah, I just throw it in the dustbin. I'm just kidding. Obviously, the first thing that came to my mind was making a 3x3 piston door. Hold on, I'll just make a nice little door with the target block in the middle, because using a piston up at the top here, I could take an output from this target block, and therefore making the door would be possible. And it wasn't even some sort of like soft powering. Like, obviously it does like power repeaters and stuff, because if I thought this was soft powering, but no, it's hard powering, so you can even power Redstone dust with this. And not only that, I also realized while making this video, now there is a way to power blocks, hard power blocks, from underneath without using torches, because come on, I'm going to be honest with you, torches are very weird. So if y'all got any contraptions that can be renewed using target blocks to power like redstone dust on top of it, so send them in. I have like a Xiaomi Mi A3 contraptions area in my Discord servers. Again, shameless plugin. So obviously, knowing this, I knew I had to get doing. I shut down this world, made a new one, and got to work. Now, again, I don't have the original footage of me making the door, but I will tell you the story as I go on with a nice little timeline. talk about some questions related to the door, as to like how I thought the door should work and what compromises I had to make. Well, to be honest, there were no compromises. So firstly, how did I want the door to work? I could have done it like, oh, I would hit the target block, and then there would be a button somewhere around here, or even around here, because I wanted this to be a two-way door. But I thought, yeah, that would be pretty lame. Then I could have done it like, maybe hit the target block, then it would stay open. Then to close it, I would hit the target block, which would be right here. But that would be a bit too complex, and as you can see from the final result, there's no space. There's no space for that to go. So that was a total dud. And then at the end, I settled with a design that works a little bit like this. I would shoot the target block, the door would open, then it would stay open for a decent length of time. Honestly, this is a bit too much. And then after a while, it would close. As you can see right there. And this door works with three things: the bow, the crossbow, and the trident. And well, I don't think the crossbow should be mentioned, to be honest. It's a bow, but I guess better but worse, because you can't use infinity, but whatever. And no, unfortunately, you cannot use anything else like an egg or something. And can you activate a target block with splash potions? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, that was one of the things that I thought. Then secondly, I thought, should it be seamless? Like, should it, excluding the piston at top? Hold on, I'll show you which one I'm talking about. This piston, excluding that piston, should it be seamless? And as you can see from the end result, yep, it is seamless. Well, come on, like, why wouldn't a door be seamless? That's a pretty cool thing to have. Like, if your door is seamless, it's pretty cool. And then came a problem. I made this door in 1.10, 1.16.10, not 1.10. At that time, target blocks didn't even exist. and at that point, 1.16.20 was pretty near. Like, it was, I think after a week, they released 1.16.20, which was a problem because Mojang could fix this bug in 1.16.20 because, well, they could have caught it and not told it to us. And as you can see, right, hold on, I'll show it to you guys. As you can see in the bottom right corner right now, I am playing on Windows 15.40, and it still works. Hey, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that was pretty much that. So yeah, it still works in 1.16.40, which means no one knows about this. And I was pretty surprised. Like, I was taking a break and stuff, and I was afraid that someone might find it before me, before I upload this, but it seems like no one has found it, so hey. And then thirdly, I thought, should I make it a super compact design? And again, I can make such a good 3x3 piston door. I'm not good at making like big redstone retractors. Like, I've made some in the past, like Mumbo Speed, pop-up envelope placers that are mega compact, as Escal would say. Omega, that's what Escal says. What the hell? And obviously, I thought of that, but then in the end, I just went like, whatever. And I could have done like a lot of compacting. Like, I could have kept a block here, so that would have worked. I could have made this double piston extender a lot shorter. Not. And I could have done a lot of things, but I decided, whatever. Well, I'll just make a base design for you to work off. Yes, you can make this door much more compact. Just make sure to mention me, because, well, you kind of have to do that. And make sure to summon the world in my Discord server so I can actually see what you've done. Because I like to see what you've done. I was about to say Alakica G. So yeah, please, yeah, you can do this. You can compact it, which will be fun. And and then another thing I thought while making of this door was, I won't be keeping any pistons up here, since the target blocks, the only place I could take the output from the target block was from up top. I had to like completely remove this, like no pistons up here, which was fine, honestly, until it came to this block. How would I retract this one? Like, this was pretty simple, just move the piston over here. But for this one was kind of also simple, again, this piston here. But then what about this one? And in the end, I came up with a solution of, of replicating this system right here over here. So the actual net of this door is a bit different. Hold on, let me get some building blocks to explain this. This is what the net of a general 3x3 piston door, obviously. So what happens is this block gets moved out over to here, then this block gets moved out over to here, then these two blocks get moved out here, so this one gets moved here, and that one gets moved here, and then these two are moved here as of both time and design, and then these three are pushed downwards. That's how a typical one works, but this one works in a bit of a different way. Since obviously I had no way of pushing these three blocks downwards, what I instead was a bit weird. Obviously, this stayed the same, so this would get pushed out over here, then this and this would get pushed out over here. Oh, actually, that's a bit wrong. This one gets pushed out, and even this one is pretty much the same. And for this one, I moved it over here, so that was that. Let's make that real quick, like so. So that's how it would look like. And then came here. Again, I couldn't interact with any of these because this was a piston. What I did was the net looked a little bit like this. Hold on, I'll reconstruct it. So what I did was I kept a block over, no, not there, over here. So what would happen was there would be a double piston extender here, and then this block would get quote-unquote spat out, so that the most far-away piston would extend and retract quickly, like using an observer output. I think that's what I've done. Yep, that is what I have done. So it will quickly extend and retract, therefore moving that over there. Then a piston here would push this downwards, and then this piston would extend, therefore extending this block over here, and then that block over here. And therefore we would have our 3x3 door, as you can see right here. Boom. Nice. And for the retraction, everything was pretty much the same. Again, hold on. Yeah, that's how it would close. But for the opening was pretty simple too. Everything, as you can see, retracted. So these two retracted. Then we had these three. So nice, those three. Then we had these two as well. And for this one, what I did was this would retract. So it was this block, this one would come back here. It would be pulled back by this piston because it was still extended. And then the double piston extender will activate, therefore pulling this block back here, and then pulling this block back here. And boom, we would have a open door. And that's how the net looks like. It's a bit weird, but hey, it works. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about for this door. Before I get on with my typical mumbo-jumbo of an outro, get it? Okay, that was a bad pun. But yeah, before I get on with my outro, this channel hit 50 subscribers. 50! Oh my god, that's a big number. And I didn't even think that I would get past 20, but 50 is amazing. So thank you guys so much for getting me to 50 subscribers. I'm thinking of what to do for a 50 subscriber special. It's not going to be a video, but I'm still thinking on it because I'm thinking as to how I can do it and stuff. And again, this is the third time I'm mentioning this in the video, but come on, I'm not doing a tutorial about this because, well, it's just a base design again. And I don't want you guys to not have a way to, use this yourself. So there is a world download in my Discord server. You can join using the link in the description, along with my other socials. You can check those out if you want to. And again, like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more of this. And I'll see you in the next one. Ooh, is the next one making the impossible possible? Only time will tell. Oh. There we go. Boom. Okay, that's how you end the video. Bye-bye.